I believe in building a good rapport with my followers, my subscribers, people that watch me in general. I believe in building a good rapport. And so today I'm going to give you my unfiltered thoughts about Deadlock and why I might have been wrong about her. Let's get into it. So here's the thing about playing new agents. I am a very open-minded person, okay? When it comes to pretty much anything in my life, I'm pretty open-minded. But in particular, when it comes to games, I'm fairly willing to play any new character. Now, the only type of role that I specifically will not ever, dive deep into is controllers. So playing smokes, I don't care for smokes, at least playing them. They are important to have on a team, of course, and if I absolutely have to, then I will. I'll play Astra. But if I don't have to, I won't. But other than that, every type of role is pretty much open. Now, I do have my favorite, which is being duelist. I'm so comfortable playing duelist. And each of those characters typically have something that I really like, and so I play them, right? But let's talk about Deadlock. That's why we're here today. And let's talk about why I think I was wrong about her. Let's just talk about her as a character overall. Deadlock is super cool. Just to put it frankly, she's super cool. I love how aggressive she is in terms of her, her voices, her voice lines, her ult line. The things she does, she's just super aggressive. And it's actually, I think for a Sentinel, that's very cool. I think as of right now, a lot of the Sentinels aren't like, damn, I'm inducing fear into them, bro. Maybe besides Chamber if he opts, but even then it's like, you want to play, you're dead, GG's. Like, I think most times Sentinels aren't necessarily intimidating unless the player playing them is, you know what I mean? And so with Deadlock, I don't know, she's very cool as a character, but when it comes to her kit, she's honestly very underwhelming. Now, obviously, I've played an insane amount of Deadlock since she's released. I think she's either my 4th or 5th most played character right now, which, I'll be honest, no one's gonna surpass Jet. It's just not happening. I'm sorry. Like, I've played Jet way too much for her to be surpassed. But Deadlock I put a lot, and actually, as of right now, my 3 of the 5 characters that are my most top are Sentinels: Chamber, KJ, and Deadlock. Okay, and so I at least have other references for how Deadlock feels compared to the other Sentinels, and I honestly don't think, especially higher up, like, give it like, a month, maybe already now, no one's picking Deadlock over other Sentinels because she doesn't offer the same type of pressure that other Sentinels have. Like, if you're having a KJ on your team and they know how to use mollies and everything, it's like, oh shit, let's fucking go. We can molly site, especially like, so example, Ascent, right? If you have KJ and molly B lane, okay, bro, they're not getting through there. They have to funnel through one way. You have turret there, you have KJ ult there, bro. She has so much pressure with where she is, right? You can't just walk into her site, right? With Deadlock, you can literally walk through her sonic sensors. There's sound, right? So one of the things that I find interesting about Deadlock is the fact that her sonic sensors are low-key kind of fucking mid, bro. And it makes me mad because you can walk through. For a game that's very much based on quiet, tactical play, having a sonic sensor doesn't really do much. You feel me? Like, they have to be hard pushing a site. They have to be playing slow and trying to hop on a site fast. They have to be trying to rush through shit, right? But if they're playing slow and methodical and taking their time, taking picks, taking trades, they can just slow walk up into a site. And they don't have to shoot your sonic sensors because they're not making noise. It won't go off, okay? And so I think sonic sensors, I think in theory, they're super cool, right? I like them as an ability, but in actual use, they kind of suck. I'll be honest with you. And you can put them, they don't have to be just on the entry point. Most Deadlocks typically put one at the entry point and put one further up in sight, so when they are trying to rush in and walk in, then they can, get caught and stunned by the sensors. But again, if the Deadlock player isn't really mixing them up where they put them, or the team is taking enough trades and picks that even if they do get stunned by the tonic sensors, you can't do much with them, to be honest with you. And then if you have the tonic sensor on your site and you die before they even get to the tonic sensor, they're still they just turn off. So it's like, damn, all right, site it's free, see you. Like, I don't know, I think it doesn't feel that great. Next up, we have Graphnet. Okay, Graphnet. Graphnet is interesting because it makes everybody crouch, not just the enemy. It makes you and your team crouch if they're caught in the AoE of that thing too, right? And here's the thing with Graphnet is I don't know if that's even really helpful. I don't know. I think as an ability, Graphnet is by far her worst, and it's just like they probably could have done something with Graphnet to make it different. And I'll be honest with you, I will not be surprised if Deadlock gets a rework sometime in the future. I think she's just super underwhelming. And I don't have much to say about Graphnet because I don't really have a lot of use for Graphnet, right? Like, sure, you can do lineups. It follows the same lineup path as like Viper Mollies, KJ Mollies, etc. But like, what's the point? Why would you throw a lineup with Deadlock? Like, they're not Viper Mollies, they're not KJ Mollies. So why would you pick that? You know what I mean? So I do know in a comp setting, Deadlock isn't the best. Her best ability by far is Barrier Mesh, right? Barrier Mesh is fucking busted. That shit is insane. However, there's a lot of counterplay people don't know. Right when you first throw it down, it's not as strong. If you let it fortify, then yes, it takes a lot of bullets. But if you shoot it right as it goes down and goes up pretty fast, people can TP through those things. Okay, Omen can TP through those. Reyna can dismiss through Barrier Mesh. There's a lot of different counterplay against Barrier Mesh that people just don't know. They think that they throw it down and it's just fucking over, right? Like, if they don't throw it in a very enclosed space, Jet can just dash and draft over it. Like, it's like, dude, yes, Barrier Mesh is strong because it takes a lot of fucking bullets, and for characters that can't walk through that shit, or like TP or dismiss or anything that goes through it, then yeah, it's fucking busted. But if you have, you know, characters, Omen, Reyna, Jet, like Raze can low-key just fucking hop through that. I'm pretty sure Yoru can throw TP and it'll go through the barrier, but you TP over it. Like, you know what I mean? There's a lot of counterplay to Deadlock, and I mean, as there should be. First of all, I'm not saying that there shouldn't be, but I think overall she's just very underwhelming to play. And this video might have sounded, it's kind of a review, it's kind of also my grievances with playing Deadlock. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like I said at the beginning, I believe in building a very good rapport, and as such, I'm a very honest person, and I'll be honest with you guys. At the end of the day, honestly, for me, Deadlock is not that fun. At the beginning, she was very fun for me. It was a new experience. It was a new character, and I still very much like Deadlock. And if I have to play a Sentinel, I'm still picking Deadlock. But I'll be honest with you, she will not be the main thing I play anymore. I can't. Okay, I'm sorry. Like, Deadlock she's cool as a character, but she is very underwhelming in a team sense, and I don't enjoy that. Her ultimate's cool, but if you miss it, then GG's. You kind of wasted ultimate, right? There's not enough value, I think, in her ultimate anyway. So I won't be surprised if she gets a rework in the future. With that being said, I will be entirely returning to my duelist roots. Okay, I'll be playing Reyna. Yes, I'm gonna be a Reyna main. I don't have to tell you. I'll be playing Reyna, and I'll be playing Jet. I do want to learn some of the other duelists, but Reyna has been in my eye for a very long time, and I really want to learn her. She's super fun and she's super cool. I like her character. I think Reyna, as of right now, might be my favorite character in the whole game. And so I kind of want to play her and get good with her and learn her. So Reyna content will be taking over Deadlock, and I'm not gonna lie to you, that's just how it is. I know a lot of you subbed for Deadlock, and I appreciate that, but I hope you guys stick around for the Reyna arc and watch me do my duelist stuff that I love to do. I have goals with that as well, and we have other types of videos coming that I'm working on doing as well. So that is my quote-unquote review about Deadlock. It's more just my grievances and how I can't play her. She's just not fucking fun, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're gonna go from there with Reyna, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.